Hello everyone, Rossco here, and welcome to a new series. The game we're going to be playing is Unreal World. So, what is Unreal World? Well, I'll go for the blurb and then I'll tell you the story and then we'll crack on. So, Unreal World is a unique, low-fantasy, roguelike game set in the far north during the late Iron Age. The world of the game is highly realistic, rich with historical atmosphere, and emphasised on survival in the harsh ancient wilderness. So what it means in the far north, I think it's talking like places like, Sweden and all this, those kind of places up there, where it's just constantly freaking cold. Pretty much like these people who live out in Alaska. I don't think it's constantly cold there though. Anyway, as a member of one of the 9 different cultures, you'll enter a very realistic and enchanting game world. Find excitement in surviving everyday life and quest for success in the harsh ancient wilderness. Brave freely or complete various game tasks in a huge randomly generated world. Skill-based system including dozens of skills from cookery to hideworking. Keep in touch with indigenous spirit world and the supernatural guardians of nature. Packed with intuitive graphics and pictures, original music and sounds. There is infinite ways to play the game. As a fisherman, a hermit, searching for peace, a brave adventurer, a rough hunter, a trapper, or a tradesman, etc. Everything is up to you. So I have actually played this game. I played this... Fuck man. That must have been like 2006 onwards. And then I kinda stopped playing it for a while. I don't know why. I think it was because I bought a new computer. And when I tried to transport my save over, it didn't work, and in the end I just forgot about it. But yeah, people have mentioned about this game, so I thought, screw it, let's play it. So what we're going to go and do is we are just going to go and create a character. I'm struggling to speak, like literally struggling to speak. Going to create a character. Click. We'll do a quick and easy. Character name is going to be... I've no idea where that came from, but I just think it will do. Well, fucking hell. So it picked everything. Alright, that's cool. Right. So, select the game course. What do I want? I'm not going to play it freeway because I can't remember how to actually play it. So I'm going to choose a Finkel Kamalunen is about to enter the Unreal World. The world will surely teach one, if nothing else than to walk slowly. Finnish, Finland. So Sweden, Finland and all those kind of places, that's where it's set. Right, let's crack on. Right, okay, so right, I get all that. This is the encyclopedia, so we'll start off with that. So that's fine. For most people that are actually looking into this game, you may have already played this, so you've probably heard about it. We, on the other hand, are just going to go through this on a kind of day-to-day basis kind of thing here. So, the scenario is the village. The story below is a description of your startup scenario and a rough background of your character. You may find it interesting to follow it, or you can just ignore it. It only tells you what brought your character here. The rest is up to you. There are many paths to follow, so many scenes to see, so many wind breezes to feel, and ever so many secrets to find them in the world around you without. So at the age of 16, you've left your home and village. During your childhood and adolescent years, you have learnt the skills and ways of your people until you decided it was time for you to go and search your path for your own, wherever that might be. One day, a small party of men from your village were about to go on a trading journey to some faraway tribes. They promised to lead you to the village that was on their way, if you so wished. Sorry, it's hard to read the text. I'll need to get my mouse. So, where you wished. From where it would be more safe for you to start living on your own. And so it was. The party left you standing outside the village as they continued on their way. Houses in the village seemed very cosy after the long trip. After the people you weren't... What was that? Goes after the long trip, but about the people you weren't too sure. Alright. You knew that you hadn't come here just to settle down again, but it would probably be a good idea to see what the village had to offer before rushing ahead. Starting at the village provides a safe way to start playing. You may equip your character carefully before going out into the wilderness, and have a safe place to return to if you face setbacks or dangers on your journey. Right, okay. So let's continue. So you can see here, this is... Fucking hell, this has changed. Right, so this is me here. This is me on the character screen. So this is the grid. And we're going to populate this through. This is telling you we're in summer. Beginning of fallow month. So the fields are beginning to fallow. Is that what it means? And it's now morning. No idea what the hell that means. This is the place where we are, I believe. Maybe the area. Temperature and where the sun is in the sky. We're day 6 of the 7th week before Midsummer Point. Alright, okay. Each one of those squares is 100 metres. And we're on the wilderness map. We're currently carrying £22.8, so almost £23. Which is giving us a negative 1% penalty because of the weight. Plus none, with no injury, no fatigue, no blood loss. That's what we look like. We're travelling northwest at a speed of 6 kilometers per hour. We're nourished, comfortably warm, vigorous. We're wielding no tools. And these are the messages. As you explore the wilderness, a settlement comes into view up ahead. Press spacebar to continue. Water is essential. Explore your surroundings until you find a source of fresh water, like a lake or even a pond. Then take a big gulp of fresh water and start out again with the new strength. In the winter, it won't be so easy. You'll need to use your fishing skill to make a hole in ice. If you're wondering what's in a certain location, you can look at it, take a look, and examine if it's within your field of vision. Right, okay, so let's escape that. If you hear any noises, again, we've got our neighbours are just deciding to absolutely destroy their property. I don't know what the hell they're doing, honestly. They're under a constant state of flux. All they do is dig, break, build, break, rip, whatever the hell they're constantly doing it. I can't wait for it to be our house. Anyway, right, we've moved into this village, and all I'm doing is moving the arrow keys. Is it the arrow keys I need to press? Can I move? Yes, it's also the numpad as well. So we're just going to move up into the village. And you can see now there's a few villagers, and I think was it Cutie Chat? No. What the fuck was that? Right, there's all the tents and stuff. Let's go and chat to these people. Pretty sure there's like a trading thing. Ah, this is what we're looking for. Ah, they've got elk or deer and shit like that. And we're just going to see if there's anything we can take. I'll take out that stone. Did I pick up a stone? I did, right. So I did that by pressing the comma button. So I'll pick that up. I'm going to take this, whatever the hell that is. It's like a tree trunk. Okay, right. We're getting heavy, Rossco. Where the hell is your shop, pal? 9 smoked breams. Is that for taking, or is something going to kick off if I take that? Let me just, what is it, F1? Where's the fucking controls? What's controls? I'm sure it was C, chat. That's a door, close. Q. Nothing to drink. How the fuck do you chat again? E? What do you want to eat? Not eat. I don't want to do that. What is our equipment actually? So we've got a common knife, a hand axe, a stone and rock. That's something I just picked up. Then we've got leather boots, nettle trousers, woolen undershirt, nettle tunic, mail mittens. Is that equipped? I think it is. There's our food, and we've got this thing here. What the hell is the controls? There it is, this is what I'm looking for. Looking around, picking up. I want to chat to somebody. Then I can maybe trade. So it's pretty much the same kind of controls as Cataclysm. There we go, chat, it's capital C. Shit the bag. Yeah, him. Hey, buddy! Great. Come stamps. Good morning, stranger. What's on your mind? Who are you? They call me Lara Kankanan. How's it going? Can't complain. Good stuff. I am Finkel. Good to know you, Finkel. I take it you're not a trader then. Who the fuck's a trader? Would anybody... I take it, would anybody kick off if I fucking took that stuff? Where's the rest of your village then? And what the point? Where is the... See, they've got perches and stuff. What's that? A hand axe? Would somebody kick off if I took the hand axe? Let's see if we can chat to that guy. Trade items, there we go. Sorry stranger, you haven't got anything to trade. If you like the goods around here, just pick up one of the items you need to and come and talk to me. Then come talk and we'll see about trading them. Alright, I like the hand axe. I would like you to pay for the items you've got. I would like to pay my debt. So let's barter what you got to offer, stranger. You've got a hand axe. That's what you need to pay for. What of my items would you prefer for this trade? I think we could come to an agreement if you would give me your rough nettle trousers being worn and your rough... fuck it. Right, okay, right. So what we'll do is, I think it's D. What would you like to drop? Right, so you can have your hand axe. See, they've changed all this, man. That's what I want to drop. Space. Right, okay. Right, okay, let's trade. Let's get the fuck out of here, right? There's nothing that I can buy, I've nothing to trade, so we may as well just start this this little adventure of ours. Yeah, give me the two of them. And we will head out into the open forest. You hear someone shouting, "Don't you dare leave with my unpaid goods." I haven't done that. Alright. You need to pay your debt right now, so let's barter. What have you got to offer? What's my debt? Take what is yours. Right, say, fuck me, asshole. How do you, you cannot zoom out directly, the area is activated. Please walk about it. Okay, so we need to move further out. I can't ever remember it being like this. Like this, what was that? What is that there? Blueberries. Like this isometric view. It used to be just like this little white character thing on the screen. It's nuts. Sorry if I'm snotty as well. Fucking hell, it's been pretty brutal with the my hay fever and that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head on out of what is it? As you explore the wilderness, a settlement comes into view. I can see water though. Oh, it's pissing down the rain. Try and explore this area. Deep water. Let's go into the view. Right, so I'm going to start getting wet if I don't find some place to camp out. But what we'll do is we'll go across this water. I'll just make sure it is fresh. Water's cold, that's fine. Q. Yes. But you can stay alive without food for weeks, but unless you have water, you will die of dehydration in days. Congratulations, you have successfully completed this task. Right, great. Okay. You can zoom in and out between the large scale maps. Right, I've done all that anyway. Right, so, but I am going to just quickly write that shit in so that I don't forget it. Sorry about that, I'm going to have to just keep kind of stopping and pausing the video just as I get all these controls written down, because otherwise I won't have a freaking clue what to do. So I'd complete that task. You're now on the zoomed in local terrain. Take some time to explore the surroundings a bit. In general, long distance travel is preferred on the wilderness map, and encountering animals or people. Living a settled daily life, fishing, trapping, gathering berries and such takes place in the zoomed in map, which is what we're in right now. So it's going to tell me I've got to do this. On the zoomed in map you can find items such as blah 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 writing on the branches, fallen trees, stones etc. lying around. Depending on the season and the terrain, You may also find natural food like mushrooms and berries. All of this is picked up in the same way. Now try and pick up something you find nearby on the ground and see what it is. Right, okay, so it's wanting me to pick up something. So let's move across there. There's something over there. What is that? It's just a branch. There we go, picked it up. Yeah, alright, you picked up something. Remember that carrying heavy loads slows you down slows down physical skill use and makes movement in combat more difficult. Now that's fine. I ain't planning on fighting now, right, make a fire. To survive in the wilderness, especially in the winter, you need to learn how to make a fire. That's your next task. You need to find and pick up several branches and drop them where you wish to build a fire. Use your timbercraft skill to cut branches from trees, or you can even set fire to a dry fallen tree. To place heavy trunks or pile from firewood to the location you wish to build a fire, you can use push and pull items, or use push items command. Finally, use a build fire command to light up the firewood. Right, let's find a nice place to maybe. I'm thinking here. Shift and D work? No. D. Alright, what's going in place? D. How many branches do I need? Right, drop that. And drop that. Okay. And then S. What do I want? Timbercraft or DC? M? Right, okay, so I need to get twigs and stuff. Right, so go across this. Skills. Shift and T. There. Okay, we've got the cutting weapon. Which I have got. Wash, done. And then I want to push and pull. So how the fuck did I do that? P. All of them. Right, okay. F. Not made it yet. Ta-da! Oh my god. Fire keeps you warm during the cold weather and will burn as long as there's enough fuel. To feed the burning fire, you need to occasionally move some wood or some burnable item onto the fire. Right, that's fine. As you probably will need to fish and hunt for your livelihood, you also need to learn to cook what you catch or kill. Now use your cookery skill to prepare for some food. The most simple recipe is just to roast raw fish or meat over the campfire. While the food is being cooked, and if you don't have anything else to do, you can use the wait or rest commands to kill some time. Your nose will tell you when the food is ready, so be ready to cancel your lazy time or you will burn the food. Okay. Okay, so a game course event is coming up. You got a fresh pike. Dancer. Right, so how the fuck do I cook? So that'll be S. Cookery. I want to roast my pike with the fire. Raw meat and fish will spoil pretty quickly if not cooked. Recipes vary in nutrition as well as in preservation time. It's worthwhile to take some time to learn more about them at some point. Right, okay. Timber work. Your task is to fell a tree, for which you'll need to zoom into the local map, which we are, and you'll need an axe to fell bigger trees, but only a knife is required for slender trunks or small trees. Now check out your inventory. Stand by a tree you wish to cut down and fell it by using your tool weapon to get through the required equipment. Selection this faster. So W is the wield. Right. Okay, I get you. What about my fucking fish that's cooking away in there? Live freely now and see the game course information screen again when you're willing to take your next task. Alright, that's fine. Right, so. Right, okay, so let's wait until our fish is ready. How do you know when it's cooked? Smell, right, okay, pick it up. Picked up the roasted pike. Right, we're hungry? We are pretty hungry. What do you want to eat? So, I'm going to eat a roasted pike. No me. Right, okay, so what do we need to do? We need to... How much is left of that pike? Alright, there's a little bit left. Okay, so we're going to make the camp here. So I'm just going to drop all this shit that I don't need. So, drop the rocks. All of them. That, the stones. I think we're too hot. Sweating a lot. That's because we're right next to the fire. So that's that done. So what we got here? So look. It is a pine. Really? What's a bit bigger than a pine? Anyway, so wield the rough hand axe. Right, okay, so what do you want to do? Skills. Timbercraft. Fell a tree. Yep. Bosh. Done! The wood from trees is all, in all its various forms, is a very useful material which can be used for many different purposes. You can continue processing the tree you just felled with your timbercraft skill if you like. Notice that not every felled tree is suitable for every purpose. The main difference is whether the trunk is a slender one from a young or small trees, or a big full-size one. When working with lumber, the type of axe used often has a major influence on the required working time and the quality of the result. Okay. What are you going to do? Do it yourself. You can make various items, buy yourself tools, weapons, clothes, even buildings. Go ahead and try now to make yourself some item. You may want to check out your inventory first to see if you have what you need. You might want to try an easy piece of woodwork for your first attempt. Right, so I need, what is that? That's a plus key, or the M, and that's to make items. Right, okay, so alright, let's see. I want to make a shelter. Ideally I want to move I want to get rid of this tree, so is there a way of repeat R, yes, that tree, bosh, and then what is it, push to 9, please pick up the direction where you can see, what, P to 9, right, that's fine, right, okay, and then I want to go P to 1, right, this is where I want to build that shelter, so what was that again, shift M, I want a building, shelter, I need 3 slender trunks, slender trunks, what's a slender trunk, there's one. Right, we don't want to go too far, so skills, timbercraft, fell a tree, yep, that one. Alright, we've got all five of them, very heavy, very fucking heavy. Drop, and then we'll drop all them, because that's more than enough. And now we need more of those spruces. I think we need 20 of them, so that is skills, timbercraft, shift T, that. Right, I wonder if shift T just does that automatically if I go shift T. Nope, shift T, caps lock T, that's taken off. How many is at my feet? 11. Skills, shift T, that. Right, sweet as a nut. Right, and then push to 9, all of them. Alright, okay, now I want to what the fuck did I do again? Make, no, shift M, a building, a shelter. No, let's do it this way then. Push, frickin' everything, that, and that. R, right about there. Ta-da! Made a wee fucking shelter. Right, I'm hungry now, so let's eat some of our tasty pike thing, and then we'll go down and take a wee drink. Yes. Hey, computer, made that thing that you were asking me to do. Son of a bitch. Right, okay. What do we need to make now? Time we on. Right, we're getting there. Let's see here. So we'll go to make. Shit, wrong button. What's under lumber? Wooden stake or a staff? Just a wooden staff. Trapping. Beta trap. We're not ready to do traps yet. Utility articles. Grain flail, wooden cup. Cord. Bandage, leather rope, torch, shovel. Skin. Weapons, stone axe, stone knife. Primitive bow. How is our archery actually? What is that under? Skills, is it? 55. He's better with a spear though, to be perfectly honest. He's a master with the spear. So, right, how the fuck do I make a spear then? So I think really first things first, what we need to make is if I go to, where was that again? Lumber, make a staff. I just want one. Yes. Right. You can equip yourself pretty well with only self-made items. Sometimes when you're unable to buy or trade for the equipment you will have to do with the items you can make yourself. This can actually be very rewarding and great fun if you want to live the life of a hermit or wandering adventurer. Next you need to try out fishing, a good and relatively easy way to keep yourself fed. You can fish with a fishing rod, a spear or even a club. These are active fishing methods. You can fish passively by using nets. Now find a suitable water area like a lake or a river and use your fishing skill. Before going fishing, you may want to eat some food. If you have any, it's more comfortable to wait for a catch on a full stomach. Okay. A game course event is coming up. You got a fishing rod! Fucking hell, I don't have to do shit. But I'm getting tired though. That's fine. No, don't step into water. I want to fish, so that is a skill. Fishing. I'm starting to get used to this now. Active fishing with my fishing rod. Did we get anything? There are many factors that define how many and what kind of fish you'll catch. If you do catch anything, the fishing method and equipment used and your fishing skill do affect your luck, of course. Different types of fish are found at different depths of the water, and some only live in the lakes and others in rivers. Your chances of catching certain fish will also change with the time of day or night. These are things you'll learn as you gain experience with various equipment and tactics. Shelter in the woods, I've done it. Sometimes it's useful to build yourself a shelter if you're planning to stay in a certain region for a long time, or even just want to sleep one night more comfortably, or to stay dry when it's raining. Your next task therefore is to find a good place. You may want to wander around a bit and find a pleasant one, and make your shelter using the building skill. After your shelter is finished, you may want to sleep there a night or two, which I've already done. Did I get any fish? You didn't manage to catch any fish, which is fine, because I'm just going to eat the rest of my roasted pike. Is that all gone? No, there's loads of mince there. Okay, so I've got the staff. Let me go into weapons. I want to make a javelin. I'm going to make one. So we got staff. So we need a fire. So push. How the fuck do I look it out? Look at direction. X. You can pick a direction and see it. What the fuck are you on about? Never mind. There we go. Now push. Push items to 1. And yeah, just go for all those. And then I will make a fire. F. Down. And again, come on, lad. Now that I've got that, let us make our crafting item. 12, 10, 1. Right, I've made a rough javelin. You could have done better. But you can't make a good out of a bad item. So I've got a rough javelin. A light spear to be thrown as a missile weapon. Right, cool. Excellent. Alright guys, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. It's been fun learning this game again, I have to say. We've got a little shelter, got some sticks, now we know how to make a fire. The game's obviously giving us things as we go through it. Maybe like next time, maybe in a different season 2, I'll do everything from proper scratch, but because I'm so, I wouldn't say new, but because I've forgotten pretty much how to play it, it's slowly but surely coming back to me, but I need this tutorial part to get me to crack on. And then what we'll probably do is head off some other place later in this game. But that'll be in future episodes. If you've enjoyed this first episode of the Unreal World, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Put your likes and give the video some likes as well. It's always good. And any of your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you all next time. Bye for now.